The younger is angry, grabs the TV remote, and throws it at his brother, hitting him in the head. In this video, you'll get practical examples to use with your children. You will learn how to model kindness, use curiosity, compassion, and collaboration to improve sibling relationships. Hi, I'm Macy Fawn with Raising Christian Children in a Digital World. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and a mother, providing parenting workshops, practical strategies, and biblical perspectives on parenting. If you're new here and don't want to miss future videos, you know what to do. Share in the comments below. I would love to hear what works for you when you try to stop sibling rivalry. Have you ever said something around your children and later they repeat what you said, but you didn't think they were paying attention? That's because children absorb what they see and hear like a sponge. We need to be mindful and intentional about our actions because we're modeling for them whether we intend to or not. Here's an example. You and your son are hurrying out of the grocery store and see a man's grocery bag break and groceries spilling out. You stop to help and ask your son to help as well. After helping in the car, you have a teaching moment. You ask, "Son, why do you think we helped that man?" He may or may not give you an answer, but you can explain. "Son, when we see someone who needs help, we need to help them. Imagine that could be your grandpa. Do you think Jesus would have helped?" This conversation can lead to talking about how to recognize when others need help and safety concerns to consider when helping others. Parents are children's first understanding of what our Heavenly Father God is like. Remember, through their experience with you, they will perceive God as someone who is angry and punitive or gracious and loving. That's why it's essential to communicate with the following 3 attitudes, especially when you're trying to change problematic behavior. Number 1, an attitude of compassion is the first thing children need from you. It shows you care for them and understand their pain. Connecting with their feelings will help soften their heart. Number 2, communicate with curiosity. Being curious shows your desire to know them. Curiosity takes judgment out, giving them the benefit of the doubt. 3, communicate with a collaborative attitude tells them you're willing to help when they don't feel capable. When they feel supported, they will be more willing to try something new because they are not doing it alone. Now visualize this situation. Your sons ages 10 and 7 dash to the coffee table to get the iPad, and the older one gets it first. The younger is angry, grabs the TV remote, and throws it at his brother, hitting him in the head. The brother bursts into tears, and you go out to investigate to find your older son with a red bump on his forehead. You put an ice pack on it and reassure him that he's going to be okay. Now, when you intervene, always speak to each child separately to understand their perspective on the conflict and then help them do better next time. With the son who threw the remote, he's afraid he'd get in trouble. Knowing this, you want to make him feel safe. First, connect with him with an attitude of compassion to make him feel safe. You might want to say, "You were mad you didn't get the iPad first. Sometimes, do you wish you could use it first? I've gotten mad when things didn't go my way too." Connecting may involve physical contact like a hug, a gentle hand behind their back, eye contact, or through statements and reflecting on what you notice about their emotions. Second, use curiosity to understand your child after you've made a connection. With curiosity, you ask, what made you throw that remote at your brother? Is it okay to hurt someone when you're mad? Do you understand why it's not okay to hurt others when you're mad? The combination of questions and statements show you want to understand, you care, but you don't condone his behavior. Being curious can also help you understand their thoughts and behavior patterns. When you threw the remote, did you think about what might happen? Do you think it could have hit his eye? These questions show you are curious, but it also helps him reflect on his thoughts and actions. These questions help develop forethought on possible consequences for his behavior. Thirdly, be collaborative. You might ask, how do you feel about hurting your brother and seeing him cry? This question would be an excellent segue to explore how to repair with his brother. Collaboration is also needed to help him identify things he can do the next time he's angry. Collaborating with him will give him courage to repair his relationship with his brother and learn tools to manage his anger in the future. Now, with the older son, first connect with eye contact, showing compassion, saying, I'm sorry you got hurt. I know you're mad at your brother, and I understand. What your brother did was not okay. Second, use curiosity, asking questions and making statements. You ask, what happened before your brother threw the remote? You are bigger and faster than your brother, aren't you? Do you think that might be why you usually get the iPad first? How do you think your brother feels when he doesn't ever get the iPad first? These questions show him that you are curious and you want to understand, but it also helps him know how they are different and empathize with his brother. The third is collaboration. You might want to ask, is there something you can do so sometimes your brother can use the iPad first? In light of what he learned about his brother being smaller and slower, this question makes him think about his options to respond to his brother. It may make him consider giving his brother grace. Provide some ideas for him if he can't think of any. Finally, bring them together. Help them repair with each other. There it is. That's what you can do. When we talk to children with compassion, curiosity, and collaboration, they let their guard down. In this example, when you understand both children, you can help them learn about each other, identify tools to repair the relationship, and change the problematic behavior. Children are always learning through us. When they see our kindness and experience our patience in teaching and empathizing with them, they will catch it and be kind when an opportunity arises. You know, taking 15 to 20 minutes to help your children will save you hours of unresolved, recurring conflict. Over time, they will learn how to do it on their own. They are more likely to stay friends instead of avoiding each other when they are adults. When they feel safe going to you, over time, they will learn to trust mom and dad. And when they are older, they will see God as someone they can depend on as well. I challenge you to put this into practice. Remember, you can make today a better day with your children than yesterday. All right, if this video was helpful, like it, share it, follow, or subscribe. See you next time.